paguntatan sa mga Israeli ang paglaga sa Hamas Group. Kay gali, natultulan nila ang central monitoring intelligence system unit sang Hamas Group. Abi nyo kundiin, sa idalom sang building sang UN sa Gaza. Tingala nga daw nagabulig pa nga UN dito sa Hamas kay. Gali, ang tunnel ya sang Hamas Group nga construct ara sa ilang nga dalom building sang UN sa Gaza to. United Nation. Dito ang mga control pertik damdamo sa mga batteries dito. Nga ginpang staka, pagkaon. Di ginabandon nila. Kay posible na monitor nila nga dali na lang sila malabot sang mga miyembro sa Israeli Defense Forces. Perti mga abilidadan. Ari gusto nyo nga mabalan. Unahon nato nanay ang panawagan bla sang nagligad nga December 10 sang Secretary General sang United Nations nga si Antonio Guterres. Siling niya ceasefire. Madamo nang nabutang sa langalang. Madamo nagkalamatay hasta mga sibilyan kaluluoy. Untatan na sa Israeli Defense Forces. Ari si Antonio Guterres, ang Secretary General sa UN.
Attacks by Hamas on 7 October, followed by the relentless Israeli bombardment of Gaza, were met by a resounding silence from the Council. After more than 1 month, the Council finally passed a resolution which I welcome, but that delay comes at a cost. The Council's authority and credibility were severely undermined. And the resolution is not being implemented. And I reiterated my appeal for a humanitarian ceasefire to be declared. Regrettably, the Security Council failed to do it. But that does not make it less necessary. So, I can promise I will not give up.
Batihan nyo? Panawagan sila ceasefire. Siguro ginapananaw nila ngay base kung hindi ba sila manawagan ceasefire, malabot gid makitaan gid sa Israeli Defense Forces ang tunnel to sa Hamas Group. Ti karon kay nalabot gid. Why sila ginsapak sang Prime Minister sa Israel? Ginsigi. No? Bisan pa gani nga ang US to gambal nga hindi lang sa pagbombanto ang Rafah, no? Didto man sa Gaza. Hindi na kay base mabutang sa langalang ang mga evacuees to nga didto nagpamulya, nagpanago. Way tambalan kung ginsigi to sa Israel. Pero ang ang panawagan sang UN sang Secretary General sang UN nga si Guterres, away niya ginsapak sang Israel. Ginsigi nila. Tub nga nausoy gid nila ang tunnel sang Hamas Group. Didto malanggali sa idalom sang building sang UN. Didtong headquarters. Di lang away ni nilang balaan. Alang-alang way ni mabalaan sang taga-UN, sang taga-United Nation, nga arada ang headquarters sang Hamas Group. Undi daw tinunto, hindi bla? Daw ginapasaot lang nila mapumuluyo. Believe kita ya sa mga taga-Israel, na-monitor nila, na-detect nila, kung diin ang headquarters sa mga combatants, sang mga miyembro sang Hamas Group. Areo, tanawan nyo ba? Kung daw sa katunto ni nga ang himuan ni sang taga-UN ni sa Gaza, nga sila manggali, masiling kita, protector? Sa mga rebelde? Sila? Ano man? Ginanegosyohan nyo ang gera? gusto nila un tato na tani. Parang hindi siguro mabalan nga hindi madiskubrihan ang tunnel sa Hamas Group. Tanawan nyo bla, kay may ngalan pa nga UN. Ari ho, ang payag ni Lieutenant Colonel Aido.
Israeli forces have discovered a network of tunnels that run partly under the main UN agency in Gaza, calling it new evidence of Hamas exploitation of what is known as UNRWA, the UN relief group that aids Palestinians. Israeli army engineers took reporters from foreign news outlets through the passages during what is a time of crisis for UNRWA.
UN staff were among the perpetrators of the October 7 massacre.
Israel last month alleged that some of the agency's staff doubled as Hamas operatives, which led several donor countries to freeze their funding to the agency. UNRWA has launched an internal investigation into Israel's claims. The tunnels under the agency's headquarters in Gaza City also revealed side rooms, including an office space with steel safes that had been opened and emptied. One large chamber was packed with computer servers, another with industrial battery stacks. Leading the tour was an Israeli lieutenant colonel who gave only his first name, Ido.
This is one of the central commands of the intelligence. This place is one of the Hamas's intelligence units, where they command most of the combat from here, but from the underground.
Ido said Hamas appeared to have evacuated in the face of the Israeli advance, preemptively cutting off communications cables that, in an above-ground part of the tour, he showed running through the floor of the UNRWA basement. The Palestinians have accused Israel of falsifying information to tarnish UNRWA, which employs 13,000 people in the Gaza Strip and for years has been a lifeline for the population, running schools, healthcare clinics, and other social services. In a statement, UNRWA said it had vacated the headquarters on October 12th, 5 days after the war began, and was therefore, quote, unable to confirm or otherwise comment on the Israeli finding. Hamas has denied operating in civilian facilities. As a condition of taking journalists on the trip, the Israeli military requested approval of photos and video before they were transmitted.
Ano mahambal nyo sina? Ang ilay hambal ya, way isang pamatuod, nga fake news kuno ginapagwa sa Israel, tiniyaw proof. Alang-alang mahambal ka nga hindi sakto ng emblem sa kwanto sa nga UN, nara pa. Headquarters ng United Nations, headquarters man sa nga Hamas Group. Makon nyo na. Imayo lang kay ginsigi ni sa nga mga Israeli Defense Forces. Amo na siling ginabuubayan sila sa mahal nga makako kay ang ilang insakto lang. Ang Central Command sa intelligence unit sang Hamas Group ara mismo dira sa idalom sang building sang United Nation. Di daw ka imposible nga way nilang balaan nga nag-construct da sang una. Nga latang nga daw mapatay gid ang tagayuin dito sa Gaza nga panawagan nga untat na tama na ginapakamalaot nila mga taga Israel, no? Kay gali ara malang da gali silang headquarters. Daw ginatunto lang nila mga tao, no? Mga pumuluyo, no? Siling nila way sila gaapin kuno sa Hamas. Way sila gapin ng headquarters ang Hamas, ara malangli sa inyo da.
When we first arrived, we said we'd be more. And we were. We said we'd give you more. And we did. We even source 100% of our electricity from renewable energy, all while having the lowest rates in the country. But wait, no, that's not enough. This year, we're going to do more. But what does do more mean? It means more upgrades. More trees, more mangroves, more fingerlings, more crops, and more fruits. More of her, more of him, more of you, more of us, more of her, him, you, and us, making this world a better place for them. More power is going to do more, because with more power comes great sustainability.
Iloilo City's transformative platform, known as Wheels by Mayor Jerry P. Treñas, made a huge difference. Wheels stands for welfare, health, education, environment, livelihood, and sustainability. This highlights the remarkable projects and efforts that have been driving the city towards a more sustainable and empowered future. With Wheels, we had a long journey through the years. And now, we reached our destination of empowering Ilonggos for a sustainable future. This is Wheels, the arrival. Welfare is at the heart of the Wheels initiative. The eye care centers provide essential services to the community, with 5 operational centers and 6 more under construction. While the redevelopment of markets like Arevalo, Haro, and La Paz aims to enhance the city's urban landscape and convenient customer and merchant experience, with budgets allocated to support each project. Furthering its commitment to the welfare of its citizens, Iloilo City plans to construct a state-of-the-art legislative building. Additionally, the City Hall employees will have access to affordable housing with low-rise condominium units, while the urban poor will benefit from a condominium building under the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. The COA Bodega, a modern storage facility, will streamline operations, while new facilities for BJMP and PNP ensures better facilities for law enforcement. Balay Dalayunan, a cultural landmark, will provide a space for artistic expression and community gatherings. Payment centers like Marymart and the Atrium, SM City, and Megaworld will bring greater convenience to the people. Also, the Iloilo City Dog Pound and Animal Shelter at Kalahunan Sanitary Landfill in Mandurriao District is serving as home for stray or rescue dogs. The health component of Wheels has made significant strides. The San Isidro Dialysis Center offers life-saving treatments to 84 patients weekly. The newly expanded Iloilo City Hospital has a capacity of 100 beds and provides accessible healthcare to its residents. Immunization services play a vital role in maintaining public health, with substantial progress made in administering the measles, rubella, and bivalent oral polio vaccines. COVID-19 vaccinations have been widely distributed across age groups, contributing to the city's fight against the pandemic. We also established a swab center. Iloilo City recognizes the importance of inclusive education in shaping a better future. With substantial investments in schools, modules, and laptops, the Boost for Education program empowers teachers and students alike. New courses at ICCC and TIIC expand educational opportunities, while scholarship supports the dreams of deserving students. The construction of district libraries and the introduction of various training programs contribute to a knowledge-rich environment. Through skill development and literacy initiatives, Iloilo City ensures a brighter future for its residents. The redevelopment of plazas, koi pond, beautification pots, and fish dispersal programs enhance the city's biodiversity and environment. The Tree Park Network, Beach Forest, Mangrove Eco Park, and Native Tree Growing Project exemplify the city's commitment to environmental conservation. Various gardening projects and cleanup initiatives promote eco-consciousness among citizens. The livelihood component of Wheels supports economic growth and self-sufficiency. The Business One-Stop Shop promotes ease of doing business, while the Uswag Negosyo Academy, or UNA, empowers aspiring entrepreneurs with knowledge and support. The UNA program, Terminal Market Rehabilitation, and Vocational Training Initiatives provide opportunities for entrepreneurship and skill development. We also made a big leap as we rehabilitate the Iloilo Terminal and Central Markets. Lastly, the sustainability aspects of Wheels drives progress and efficiency. All of the aforementioned programs and projects shall be sustained beyond Mayor Jerry Peña's leadership. The legacy shall live for our children's future. Wheels has united Iloilo City towards a future that is not only sustainable, but also full of promise. Through the collective efforts of government, businesses, and citizens, Iloilo City is paving the way for progress, welfare, and harmony. Thank you for joining us as we embark on this arrival of empowerment and sustainability. Together, we have built a better tomorrow for Iloilo City and beyond.
Gusto mo bala sa manamit nga donut nga dalon sa imo pamilya? Hindi ka na magbakal sa iban pa. Bungod bukas na para sa tanan ang Mars Pastries nga napahamtang sa sulod sang Ceres Terminal sa Barangay Kamaligaro, syudad sang Iloilo. Ano pang ginahulat nyo? Dali na! Mabakal na kita sa donut sa Mars Pastries. Pasalubong nga may pagpalangga sa imo pamilya. Mars Pastries. Barato na, manami pa!
Uswag spirit, we are continuously gearing up our services for the Ilonggos. Wheels for Inclusive Development and Good Governance is our roadmap in bringing our city to the next level. This sixth agenda platform composes welfare, health, education, environment, livelihood, and sustainability. With our ardent desire of attaining inclusive progress and making more promising practices, we continue to address issues through different projects and initiatives that truly make our wheels on the go.
Otso minutos na nakaligad sa alas 9. Balik kita sa atong pagpangalaga. Di pabatita naman sa inyo ang pahayag sa mga senators with regards sini sa ilang pagkabalaka kung hatagan nila sa poder, no? Ang mga foreigners nga magpanag-iya sa mga public utilities, no? Kung natagan nila no magkalinabo, ano ang madangtan sa mga Pinoy plakadlaw? Ang ini nga balita ginadolong man sinyo sa load lift trading and services. Isa kadako construction firm nga nabase sa Metro Manila, ginapanagyan ni Engineer Joey Diaz. Kung magpakayo ka mo balay, patindo ka mo balay, paubra plano, o kung sa mga merkado, mansyon nyo, kadto lang mo sila opisina sa Block 5 Phase M Francisco Homes, Giho, San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan. Pangitaan nyo lang si Engineer Joey Diaz o kung mag-text ka mo sa 0939-812-6336, 0939-812-6336 o kung mag-email ka mo sa maria_rosim@yahoo.com. Yari ang payag sang mga senators, nanday Senator Grace Poe, Senator Risa Ontiveros, Senator G.V. Ejercito. May kang tanan sini sa pagkabalakan nila kung i-open nila ang public utilities sa mga foreigners. Ari ang payag sa mga senador.
Kailangan ba natin ng tsa-tsa para sabihin that we are open for business? Sabi nila sarado ang ating ekonomiya. Pero ang totoo, bukas naman talaga tayo sa foreign investors. We have made great strides in the past years liberalizing our economy without compromising our national security or leaving behind Filipino businesses. Would amending the public utilities provision in our Constitution open the economy or open a can of worms? Hindi lang ito usapin ng pagpasok ng foreign capital at businesses. Tignan din natin ang magiging epekto. Pwedeng tanggalin sa mga Pilipino ang control sa lahat ng sektor na nagbibigay serbisyo sa publiko. Pwedeng makontrol ng ibang bansa ang tubig, kuryente, seaports, gasolina, at public utility jeeps natin. Handa pa tayo dito? Kaya ba natin makipagkompetensya sila? Makakasabay ba ang Pilipino at local businesses sa pagpasok ng foreign competition sa lahat ng industriya? Makakasiguro ba tayo na papasok ang foreign investors, uunlad ang bayan? These are the questions needed to be answered. Nasa pag-amyenda ba ng konstitusyon o palagi na nating sinasabi, nasa pagpapalakad ng ating mga ahensya, pagbawas ng korupsyon kung hindi man tanggalin ng todo-todo, at paglimita ng bürokrasya.
Sa amyenda natin na ito, pati po ang critical utilities natin, fair game na for future Congresses to give away. Yes, even to state-owned foreign companies, which pose grave national security risks. Imbes na basagin ng charter change ang monopolyo ng mga dominant domestic companies, papalitan lang ba sila ng mga dayuhang kumpanya? Ganun din, baka mas malala pa.
The Public Services Act was really
Senator G.V.
scrutinized by the Senate and made sure that under our chair, Senator Grace Poe, that it would be for the benefit of the Filipino people to improve our utilities and other infrastructure and others. Likewise, Mr. Chair, we just recently passed the Public Partnership, Public-Private Partnership Code, which are all intended to improve our services, infrastructure, energy, and utilities here in the Senate. I think we just have to give these measures the chance that to be realized. So is it really is charter change really needed at this point now that these two legislations were already passed, which are intended to improve our utilities and others? We really have to be very careful about all of these things. We cannot rush. We cannot put deadlines. No, we cannot be pressured because it's not very easy to amend the Constitution. And so we cannot make mistakes, Mr. Chair. So
tanawan nyo? Hindi pwede nga dali-dalion talang pag-amendar ni sa Philippine Constitution. Studyuhan sa Mayo. Nga hindi man kita malugi is pilakadlaw. Tiyan mo ni pananawan sa mga senador. Di sila mismo nga una makabaton sa mga impormasyon, una nga makabasa sa nga facts. Di sila mismo nagakabalaka. Kung ano magkalainabos pilakadlaw, kung i-open ni ang public utilities sa mga foreigners. Amo pa lang ni ganing NGCP, National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, but check na gani kita bisan 5 lang kadlaw. To nga power blackout. Ti how much more kung sa butahion sa pilakadlaw? Kay kiwa hindi kita nagapanagiya. West Philippine Sea, ato na ginagamhan pagani kita sang China. Ngayon malayo na tong ila lugar. Ano nagidayhan kung natagan tislas poder? Ano nagidayhan nga wibutang tada nga pwede sila makapanagiya? sa mga public utilities, sa mga iban pa nga mga duta abi diri sa aton, mga properties. Gamhan kita sa pilakadlaw sa mga foreigners, waay nakita sang say, o hasta na lang kita nga magpamingoy-pingoy skillet nga daw pareho lang sa ido nga bitikon. Wait, tamimo mo. Kaya mo nang nabutang da sa konstitusyon. Kung ninali nga mindaran, kag mangin pabor sa mga foreigners, da pareho lang na nga ang aton nga mga public officials nagapabor sa mga foreigners, hindi iya sa mga Pinoy.
When we first arrived, we said we'd be more. And we were. We said we'd give you more. And we did. We even sourced 100% of our electricity from renewable energy, all while having the lowest rates in the country. But wait, no, that's not enough. This year, we're going to do more. But what does do more mean? It means more upgrades. More trees, more mangroves, more fingerlings, more crops, and more fruits. More of her, more of him, more of you, more of us, more of her, him, you, and us, making this world a better place for them. More power is going to do more, because with more power comes great sustainability.
My heart beats to the sound of the drums of our Ilonggo warriors. It dances with joy to nature and the open spaces that surround me in Iloilo. My heart is filled with love for the warm people, our culture, and heritage. It breaks into song as it sees the changes that progress brings to our city. The new modern blending with the old, a merger of the present and the past. My heart is full as dreams are fulfilled here. Everything I need and want is here. Iloilo is my happy place. The place I call home. Where love and affection overflow. It's the city of love after all. So when you visit, first we give you our food. And when we give you our food, we give you our love. You become part of us. This is why my heart beams with pride for Iloilo City and its people. There's just no place like home. Even if I go somewhere, I bring Iloilo City with me. My heart is never lost. For my heart beats in Iloilo.
My heart beats in Iloilo City.
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 Our planet needs more. More from me, more from you, more from all of us. Since we started, More Power has committed itself to bringing more to life. But what is more? As an electric distribution utility, we light up thousands of homes, businesses, and institutions. So that's where we started. Under our 5-year development plan for Iloilo City, we worked to rehabilitate and modernize the system. We conducted an overhaul of our distribution system by investing in state-of-the-art facilities. This made sure our system was more responsive on several levels. Repair and optimization of facilities to decrease power interruptions. Automated restoration to decrease downtime for 90% of these interruptions. A 24/7 response team present for the rest, and mobile substations to relieve overloading. These state-of-the-art technologies have a focus on sustainable practices, such as net metering services allowing consumers to export excess energy, cutting down their cost, and increasing the use of renewable energy. All of this while having 100% renewable sourcing from geothermal power plants and cutting electricity rates in half. This made sure that the energy we supplied was more reliable, more accessible, more sustainable, and more affordable. And we will continue to endeavor in incorporating renewable energy into our portfolio for the long term. Our services are only limited by our technology, and when we upgrade, we can bring more to your life. We partnered with LGUs to streamline the application process to make electricity more accessible to all of our consumers. We are not afraid to take on pilferage syndicates. We collaborated with the LGUs to convert these illegal connections to legal connections. Justice and fairness must be the standard. Through the streamlined process, paired with our efforts to apprehend pilferers and crack down on illegal connections, we have reformed the energy sector. Now those who were forced to live on illegal connections can now take pride in being legitimate consumers.
We are also not ignorant of the crisis our city and consumers have been facing. We feel your struggle, and we are here with you as partners. And that's what gave birth to the Partners in Power Foundation.
Through our foundation, we donated millions to help the city and its institutions fight against COVID, with dedicated response teams assigned to major hospitals for rapid response to save lives. Beyond all this, we wanted to do more for our environment. In our first 2 years, we planted trees, mangroves, and released fingerlings. We have even adopted an entire mangrove park and supported a citywide endeavor for urban gardening. We also worked on what we could do more within our system. Our entire distribution system was made more sustainable by replacing every wooden pole and transformer with stronger and eco-friendly materials. And for every wooden pole we replaced, we committed to plant trees for each one of them. And you are a part of this too. 1,400 of us worked together to donate flower pots for bike lanes throughout Iloilo City, along with encouraging our workforce to bike to work. But still, there's so much more to be done. Our mission stays the same, to bring more to life. As long as we work together, we can do more, we can be more.
mo bala sa manamit nga donut nga dalon sa imo pamilya? Hindi ka na magbakal sa iban pa. Bungod bukas na para sa tanan ang Mars Pastries nga napahamtang sa sulod sang Ceres Terminal sa Barangay Kamaligaro, syudad sang Iloilo. Ano pang ginahulat nyo? Dali na! Mabakal na kita sa donut sa Mars Pastries. Pasalubong nga may pagpalangga sa imo pamilya. Mars Pastries. Barato na, manamit pa!
Trantay 6 minutos na nakaligad sa alas 9. Sa mga listeners naton, basi nga nagaplano ka mo mag-invest sang condo units, ara sa SMDC. Damo da mga matahom nga mga condo units. Pwede ka mo maka-invest, pwede ka mo makatawag diri o kung maka-text sa Iloilonewsline kay patigayon nun ta ka mo to kay Ma'am Cha. Ang director da sa SMDC para mabuligan ka mo. At least sa pilakadlaw, kung hindi na ka mo mag-abroad, mayara ka mo nga palangabuyan. Mayara ang palangitanan. So ano pa nahulat nyo? Kaag sa mga nagamasakit da sa pamilya nila, himata nyo, nga masakit. Iti kambyo klima bla. Usar subong trangkaso. Patanaw ka mo to pa konsulta ka mo to sa kay Dr. Marilyn Garmay Gaitano. Arang klinika ya si Isak Parmasyada sa Crossing Piña, Buena Vista, Guimaras. Miyerkules kag Sabado sa arada alas 10. Arada si Dr. Marilyn Garmay Gaitan. Hindi nyo na pagulata nga maglala pa balatian nyo. Dalaan nyo to. Kadto ka mo to Dr. Marilyn Garmay Gaita. Ay pare Johnson Gutera, condolence kag sa imong pamilya da sa pagtaliwan ni Jason niya Gutera. Ang Iloy ni Pre Johnson. Condolence gid sa lubong na 18 Domingo 18 launa sa hapon. So dalo na sa katapusan nga palawayan si Jason niya Gutera. So condolence gid sa pamilya Gutera. Si retired Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio site yang iban nga malayi sang Pilipinas kung paano ang makaangkon ang mga foreigners sa mga businesses sa Pinas. Ano ang mga pagsulundan? Ano ang mga layidera nga ginasunod? Kung nga ang maka-negosyo sila. Ari siya retired sa Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio.
The Philippines today has one of the most liberal foreign investment laws in ASEAN as well as in Asia. The Philippines, without amending the Constitution, has passed several laws to open the economy to 100% foreign ownership. The recently amended Public Service Act reclassified several businesses as public services open to 100% foreign ownership. Local banks are open to 100% foreign ownership under Republic Act 10641. Retail trade is open to 100% foreign ownership under the amended Republic Act 8762, subject of course to reasonable minimum requirements on capital. And the generation of renewable energy, solar and wind, has just been opened to 100% foreign ownership under the DOE circular amending the IRR of Republic Act 1995-13. So it's not even a law. In particular, the amended Public Service Act allows 100% foreign ownership in telecommunications, air, sea, and land transportation, except PUVs, and airports. Power generation has always been open to 100% foreign ownership for the longest time. There appears to be a lack of understanding by our national leaders of the extent of foreign ownership under the law of businesses in our country. In an interview, President Marcos Jr. declared that he wants to open the economy to foreign investments, and I quote, except in critical areas such as power generation. Power generation from coal, oil, and gas plants has been open to 100% foreign ownership for the longest time. The Supreme Court has also allowed 100% foreign ownership of power generation from dams or hydropower plants. President Marcos Jr.'s own Department of Justice and Department of Energy have recently allowed, through a mere implementing guideline, 100% foreign ownership of power generation from solar and wind, which as natural resources are under the Constitution owned by the state. What is the real problem of our law FDI? There are three causes. First, the high cost of power. We have the highest power rate in ASEAN and the second highest power rate in Asia, next only to Japan. In manufacturing, energy accounts for at least 30% of your cost. And if you locate your plant here in the Philippines, you cannot compete with your competitor in Vietnam because they have low power rates. They will never come to the Philippines. So we have to address this number one problem. The second problem is our bureaucratic regulation. To put up a factory, you have to, in the Philippines, you have to get a permit from the barangay, from the mayor, from the department in charge of the business you are in, and the specialized agency that may also regulate you. In Vietnam and China, you go only to one office and you get all your permits. The third cause of the law FDI is our infrastructure. Our infrastructure is behind our neighbors. Our airports, seaports, land transportation, sea transportation. We have to address the real causes. The real cause is not the Constitution. Nobody cares. The President has been going abroad and has been saying, I have secured almost 500 billion pesos in foreign investment, and not one of those foreigners who plan to invest here required an amendment of our Constitution.
Sakit igo ya kung nali nga ma-implementar ni no? Ha? Nga panag-iya sila sa mga businesses diri sa Pilipinas. Di ang ambal na ni President Marcos, may mga limitasyon na di. No? Hindi tanan-tanan nga ihatag nimo to nga sa mga foreigners nga 100% ownership. No? Ilabi na ang energy. No? Tama ka, delikado. Di hasta ang mga public utilities, iatag mo pagid sila, i-open mo, kagatagan mo sila 100% ownership. Baw. Basis butang kitas lang alang si plakadlaw ni. Ha? Basi mabutang kita sa lang-alang. Subong pa lang gani, gapanghakroy na kita sang mga presyo. Gapanghakroy na kita sang mga presyo ni sang kuryente, presyo sang mga transportasyon. I-open tapagit, pinagustahan na inabi sa ulihi, i-kwanta nila, i-hostage na nila. Kung hindi kita magpasugot nga magpasaka sila, di why kita sakyan? Why kita sang kuryente? Why kita transportasyon? Ti mano na lang kita malupad? Mapakpak kita, no kita aswang, lupad ta. So, dapat tunan sa mayo. Sa ngaton nga mga congressmen. That's why may mga panigana. Ang mga senador, no, nga mag-upod sa approval sa mga congressmen nga panugutan nga ang pag-amend sa konstitusyon pagi sa People's Initiative. Hindi sinusugot na yung mga senador. Kung mag-People's Initiative, pilang nahot lang sila. Magbinutuhay, wag sila. Outnumbered sila. Kag kung magbinutuhay na, idulaon ang Senado, ano matabo sa ila? Ano matabo sa aton demokrasya? Wala na eh. Why kita sa demokrasya? Autocratic na magaluntad na din. Mabalik kita sa Prime Minister sang una to eh. Mabalik kita sa ginahom sang una to. Instead nga demokrasya kita. Sugot ka muna. Sa bagay, tunan man kuno sa mayos sa mga congressmen mo. Tunan pa Manila kuno, tanawon nila sa mayo ni. Basi tanawon nyo da para sa inyong mga personal interest. Basi tanawon nyo da para sa extension sa inyong mga termino. Hindi kaya tanawon nyo para sa kayuhan sa mga pumuluyo. ...46 minutos na nakaligad sa alas 9. Sa mga listeners naton dira sa Campo Delgado, salamat sa pagtanaw. Kag sa pamilya Loro, Gordobe, condolence gali. Ang ugangan man ni Pre Raul, aning Pre Raul, napatay naman. Napatay. Garada namin kuno sa Zona 5, Boulevard Mulo, ang remains. Ang Philippine National Police nagapanawagan sa mga security forces nga mangin na professional, magapabilin nga professional. Bisan pa nga mayara abi nga mga lihok nga isiparar ang Mindanao sa Pilipinas. Ti kung isiparar mo ano na matabo Mindanao government, kung isiparar mo ano magkakalahin nabo sa Visayas kag Luzon, damo gid ang dismantulon nimo, no? Madamo ang dismantulon mo, hindi tanan-tanan na mapasugot Ti ambal ni PNP Chief binaminakorda, relax. Mga tinawon niya kuno dapat mag-relax. Hindi magpatuga-tuga. Hindi ka mo da sumaglumpat kay base wan yung balaan, base may tugalbong. Yari si PNP Chief, Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr.
Also, I had a share of intending to join the United Nations. For 3 times, I wanted to shed my uniform, and nung makapag-UN mission ako, I wanted to shed my uniform and join the UN. And in preparation, I tried to read a lot about failed states. As I read about books about failed states, there is one thing in common, and that is the dysfunction of institutions. And gentlemen, ang number one na nagdi-dysfunction yan pag nagiging politicized na ang security force. Diyan nagumpisa ang breakdown or failed states. That's why I urge that we, being a part of the security force, let us remain professional. Let us always uphold the rule of law. At kunin natin ang tiwala ng ating makababayan that they should have the trust to our police organization.
Si Police General Benjamin Acorda Jr. So mo itong panugyan sa mga kapulisan niya. Ang panugyan niya sa mga men and women sa Philippine National Police. Relax. Hindi dapat nga magpadaso-daso. No? Kung anong hambal sa iban, hindi dapat magpadaso-daso. Isipan nyo anay sa mayo. Kay budlay na nga mayara breakdown sa security forces Delikado na ang mga pumuluyo. Mabutang sa alang-alang, no? Ang mga pumuluyo. Kay Leslie Londonio, kay Julian Bautista Di Silos. Mayang gabi, Gerald Store da mayang gabi, gama monitor sa mga grupo da sa gwa. Salamat sa pagtanaw, pagpamati. Tobibot, Surya, mayang gabi. Tutong da, mayang gabi. Kay Idna Akap, mayang gabi man. Kay Sofia Aguirre, good evening. Kay Josie Lagman, kay William, mayang gabi. Kumusta na kamuda? Kag diraman sa City Hall. Mayang gabi sa inyo sa mga nagamonitor, labi na kay Sir Jonas. Ay Sir Von Superio. Ay attorney sa Provincial Capitol, mayang gabi. Kag sakay kami da. Good evening. Kag sa iban pang mga empleyado, mayang gabi sa inyo nga tanan. Tutong analin kay Nonoy Benito Sales, tutorials tayo, musta na kamo? At least nakabot na kamo da safe and sound, no? Mayo lang pag-abot dira sa UK. Kay Mer, mayong gabi. Kay Mama Bining, musta na? Okay ka na da? Kag sa mga kautura ni Sawawon ni Mrs. Marisa. Mayong gabi dara. Sa mga kinablusan, mga kapuhan, mayong gabi sa inyo tanan-tanan. Salamat sa pagtanaw. Sa pamilya Novera, pamilya Yanson, sa Negros, sa Guimaras, sa Iloilo, mayong gabi sa inyo. Pamilya Diaz sa probinsya Sangkapis, Guimaras, Negros, mayong gabi man. Pamilya Calataro, pamilya Halike, kay Nong Mando, Nong Goryo, sa inyo pamilya mayong gabi da. Kay Aya, kay MJ, kay Amari, kay Andre, mayong gabi man. Kay Totong Derek sa pamilya, kay Toto Joy, mayong gabi. Kay Inday, mayong gabi man. Salamat sa pagtanaw kag pagpamati. Sa taga-Kagamutan Norte, mayong gabi. Salamat gid sa pagtanaw. Sa naga-text diri sa aton, sa mga security guards, sa Valyacar Transit, sa mga porters, sa mga vendors. Kay Kyotda, ay Windy, sa utility, kag sa iban pa. Good evening sa inyo tanan. Sa service crew sa Mars Space Stress, ara Series Terminal. Kay sa Sweetie Buko. Kay Dit, Jo Sikyo. Kay sa dekada 90, mayong gabi sa inyo tanan. Sa class 84 sa Manapla Elementary School, mayong gabi. Salamat man sa pagtanaw kag pagpamati. Sa ato mga listeners abroad, thank you so much sa inyong pag-upo diri sa ato nga pagpangalan. Sa mga listeners naton, basi ka pangita mo catering, ara da si ni Jimatupa sa Crossing Patio, Dueñas, Iloilo. Si Landigol ni banahon niya. Katuin nyo lang palihog, transact lang kamo in advance. Kag sa tanan-tanan namon nga mga listeners, thank you so much. Opod na kay Toto Boy Chef kag Nonoy MJ. Ini ang inyo alaga Johnny Yanson Diaz. Madamo nga salamat. Kag mayong Gabi Pilipinas para sa Iloilo Newsline.